Hi, everybody. Rob Schlacter again with the Marlboro Regional Chamber of Commerce. And in our efforts to continue to provide value to our members, we're very excited today to welcome Chris Shea to the program to launch what we call a Marlboro Regional Chamber of Commerce 401k program plan. So we're thrilled to have Chris, who has stepped up to the plate to begin to provide a way that our members have access to evaluate both whether they don't currently have a 401k plan and are interested in one, or have one, and see if we can't begin to look for ways to save them costs. This is another ongoing effort, and Chris is a certified financial planner and comes to us with a wealth of experience, and we're thrilled to have you try to explain this program in layman's terms to our members. So introduce yourself and tell us what we're in for here.
Thanks, Rob. Well, I've been in financial services for about 12 years, been an advisor for the past 4. And one of the things that has come about recently is a group 401k plan, essentially, where you can, through the power of the chamber, get access to plans that you wouldn't actually normally would because of a small company size.
Okay.
So right now, as you well know, and all the other chamber members know, there's a big challenge on getting employees. And one of the big things that all people are asking as they're trying to get a job is, what are your benefits? Health is usually number one. Mm-hmm. And right behind that is, what are your financial benefits? Part of that is salary. Part of that's retirement planning. Part of that's financial education, as consumers are getting more knowledgeable about what they actually want in their business. And employers wear a lot of hats. They do HR, they do legal, they do hiring, they do firing, they do bookkeeping, they do accounting. To become a 401k plan professional, that takes a lot of work.
Sure.
And there's no reason for a small business owner to have to go through all that. What we decided to do, with the help of the chamber and the committee members, is figure out a plan with Lincoln Financial to offer a plan that can hopefully benefit all the members and all their employees.
So this is really about strength in numbers, right? So The technical term for this plan is the Multiple Employer Aggregate Program.
Yep.
So strength in numbers. So just talk a little bit about how Lincoln Financial is able to leverage the size of the chamber and provide potentially lower cost savings or new programs.
Right. So 401k providers, they want to have more members, and they get more profits when they have more members inside of their plans. So through the chamber, if they can get access to a number of companies, it benefits them. So as a result, they usually offer a discounted plan through a pricing grid up to $5 million in your plan. If you have more than $5 million, they'll go in and they'll do an individual pricing for you and take a look at the lowering the costs on that. Additionally, I've pledged to the chamber to offer my services at a 50% discount over what I would normally charge for any chamber member that comes into the Marlboro program. So right there, you've got a couple of cost savings. The other big thing that they do is try and make it simple, because again, it's a challenge to learn how to manage a 401k plan.
Sure. So it's quite clear that benefits like this are becoming much more attractive and much more necessary in this tighter labor market, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about how simple this is for our membership, right? So it's no obligation. It's a free consultation to assess whether the current plan that you have can be saved through your efforts for costs and fees. And then if you don't have one, how potentially affordable it is to add that to what would keep employees engaged and tenured. Is that accurate?
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about simplicity. When you look at a 401k plan and being an administrator on that, there are 24 activities that have to be done. Through utilizing the Marlboro Regional Chamber of Commerce 401k program, that goes down to 5, 2 of which are done one and done, right? You figure out the plan that you want and you sign the paperwork.
Okay.
The other 3 are ongoing. Submit your money to the plan and any paperwork around that. Every 2 or 3 years, you'll do an audit to make sure that you're doing the right thing for them. And then every year, you got to do a census for the number of employees. You've got to do those anyways, but all the other administrative tasks go away through the help of the chamber plan. In addition to that, again, we talked about the cost savings. Those are big things as well. One of them I didn't mention is that there's a certified benchmark report that Lincoln will do for anybody who currently has a plan. These should be done again every 2 to 3 years, 4 years. They usually cost $3,000 to $5,000. Lincoln's offered to do that to anyone who currently has a plan inside of the chamber to see if they're up to snuff with their current plan, where they could do better, where they could do worse. Hopefully not worse, but hopefully they do better and they can come out well ahead in their plan.
Okay, so I'm just going to recap here that if those who are listening to the broadcast remember, one of the biggest benefits the chamber provided years ago was group insurance, right? So here is where we're trying to almost replicate a group benefit through 401k plans. So in a nutshell, tell the folks that are tuned in what they need to do now and how simple the process is, even to get information.
So to get information, I've got my phone number listed on the website. Give me a call. We'll talk. If you've got a current plan, it's about a 1-week process. Get your current agreement documents to me. We'll get them to Lincoln. We'll run a proposal through them. Tell you what the deal is, where you're at in terms of how great you are with that benchmark. And if you're a new plan member, it takes about a month because we're going to sit down with myself and Lincoln and talk to you about your business, figure out where your cash flow, what's in your best option, the number of employees, and develop a plan for you. And then once you want to implement it, we can get it done in less than a month.
Awesome.
Which is a pretty tight turnaround.
That's awesome. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for the initiative because he has done an enormous amount of work to prep and get this launched, approved through the board. So we hope that you will find this incredibly valuable. Whether or not you end up using it, it's almost like getting a checkup to see if there are savings available to you, and more importantly, a way to add some real strength to your associates by offering a 401k plan. So Thank you very much for coming on board. Look for more information on our website, and I'm sure we'll be reaching out in short order to see if you have interest in taking advantage of this free assessment. So look forward to it, and hopefully we can save some of the members a lot of money and help them be successful.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Rob.